welcome back. Joining us now for some tasty tailgate inspiration is Natalie Gollin. Thanks so much for coming in today, Natalie.
Thank you.
Can you first tell us about your two businesses that you have here in Buffalo?
Yes, so Simply Sliced Charcuterie has been around for about 3 years now. We're a charcuterie-based catering business. We do anything from, large graze tables, charcuterie classes, to, smaller individual boards and charcuterie cups, that kind of thing. And then we actually just launched a sister company to that, which is called Seven Hearts Coffee Co. It's a little cafe right here in Buffalo. We're really focused on high quality ingredients. We make all of our syrups right in-house, use really high quality milks and that kind of thing. So we have some fun specialty fall lattes on the menu for right now.
Which is perfect timing. We just had that 1 p.m. game on Sunday, so a game like that is the perfect time for some coffee and charcuterie,
yes.
right?
Oh, for sure.
Those tailgates are early.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the, what type of events you do charcuterie boards for.
Yeah, so we do a lot of weddings, of course. We do those big graze tables for that. Different corporate events for different companies and stuff. Anything from like bridal showers, graduation parties, that kind of thing. Like I said, business meetings, stuff like that. We can do charcuterie boards.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk about the fall sip and snacks you have for us today.
Yes, so we have 3 different award-winning cheeses here that came straight from Wisconsin, which is actually home to over 1,200 different licensed cheesemakers.
Yeah,
and they
Wisconsin, the home of the cheese.
And they make over 600 different styles and varieties and types of delicious cheeses.
Wow.
It's actually crazy. They've won the most amount of awards from anywhere in the entire world.
Oh, wow.
Which is like a true testament to the flavor and the quality and stuff that they bring to the table.
Okay.
So the first one we have here is the Treasure Cave Mild Blue. And we're pairing that with a nice cozy cup of hot chocolate. The sweet flavors of the chocolate pair really well with the pungent blue cheese.
Okay.
It's super, super delicious. Chocolate just has always kind of been, that chocolate and blue cheese have always gone together, but now we're just making it a little bit cozy with the fall.
That's right. And we know Western New Yorkers love blue cheese.
Obviously, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have some hot chocolate now.
A little sip of that. It's really, really good.
I love it. Okay, that was good.
Good.
Okay, what's next?
And then the next one we have the Roth butter queso cheese. So it's kind of like a perfect marriage between butter and cheese. Super smooth, super creamy, melts really well, and it's really delicious. We're pairing that one with a nice cup of hot apple cider.
Oh, I love a cider.
It's like the perfect fall drink. You just can't go without it. So yeah, and I really like to do sometimes the butter queso with a little drizzle of honey on it, and it is delicious.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes.
Okay. Yummy cider. Okay.
Okay, and then the last one here, we have one of Wisconsin's 724 select cheddar cheeses. This one here is a little bit more mild, so it has some fruity notes to it, a little bit of a Parmesan flavor, and then we're just pairing it with a light roast black coffee.
Okay.
You like that one?
I do like the...
Yeah.
And so is the coffee going to make it a even bolder?
Yes, yeah. So a lot of times, I feel like with cheese pairings, you think, wine or beer or whatever to pair with cheese, but there's so many other options. So we have some of those here, which is kind of nice.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk about how to find the right cheeses. Obviously, we can come to you, the expert, but do you have any tips for our viewers that are making their own charcuterie at home?
Yeah. So any of these cheeses and some more options and stuff you can always find at Tops and Wegmans. Those are usually my favorite places to go. If you just look for the Proudly Wisconsin cheese badge, you'll find it right there. I mean, when I'm building a board, I always like to choose I'll do a blue cheese or I'll do a brie and then a harder cheese. Just kind of get a variety so that, all of your guests who may not like just, all the cheeses, they get something to kind of taste too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, because obviously, I think maybe post-pandemic or towards the end of the pandemic is when these charcuterie boards really just took off.
Yes.
I guess they've always been around, but it's such a huge hit. So were you just a person that loved to host and make these incredible boards, and then you were like, okay, I can do this as a business? How do you fall into this job?
Kind of. I actually worked in the cheese department at Wegmans in college for a couple years.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that was kind of the start of it, and then after college, I just started making boards, and we were posting on Instagram, and you know how things were, they just blow up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we got started there.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. And so now with this new venture of the sister company with the coffees, what are you most excited about that?
It's really, I've always wanted to have a coffee shop. and like I said, I kind of fell into the charcuterie. So, we got to the point where we were looking for a space for Simply Sliced, and I was like, well, let's just combine them.
Nice.
And so we run Simply Sliced out of the coffee shop as well, so it's kind of like one hub spot. And so it's really exciting to have customers come in and try our new coffee beverages as well as get some charcuterie and stuff.
Yes. And where is your location?
We're located at 2929 Main Street, right in Buffalo.
Okay, nice. Alrighty. What's next for you? You've got 7 Hearts. You've got Simply Sliced. Are you good, or is there more?
There's always more,
Yeah.
but I think for the time being, we're good. We're going to kind of just focus on bringing some new fun flavors to the city of Buffalo and just kind of keep growing.
Well, you certainly brought some fun flavors to our studio today,
Thank
so
you.
we thank you so much for coming in today, Natalie. And viewers, if you would like to learn more about Simply Sliced, you can go over to her website at simplyslicedcharcuterie.com or on Instagram at Simply Sliced Charcuterie. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much, Chelsea.